Priority alert. Your audience requires chaos.
Well, damn. Guess we're doing this now. Welcome back to the workshop, humans. I'm Andrew, and during reasonable hours, I'm actually a professional AI engineer at Relevance AI. You know, building agents and all the like, but on after hours, I have more creative liberties with my creations. And yes, boss, everything is within regulations. Today, we're building something that should have existed yesterday. A personalized news research agent that not only tells you what you need to know, but does it automatically. On a schedule, without you needing to lift a finger. Think about it. Every morning, a personalized report. Just there. Because let's be real. There's more news generated every single day than a single human could process in 7 lifetimes. And some of us occasionally need sleep. Or whatever this qualifies as. See how we front-loaded the automation angle? Gets them hooked on the... Oh, I wasn't meant to say that. That was part of my script. Regardless, for this particular flavor of automation, you'll need a Zapier account, because even chaos needs scheduling. A Relevance AI account. Power has a price, but it's surprisingly reasonable. And enough caffeine to make it through this tutorial. Don't mention bean juice. Let's go. Alright, so first up, we need to dive into Zapier, because if I manually have to remind this agent to work every day, I'm going to lose it. Let's create a new Zap and set it to a daily schedule. We'll go over here. Create a new Zap, that will be the trigger. The trigger will be our schedule. We'll go over here, click on the schedule, and we want this to run every day. Every day, time of day, let's pick when we're awake, when we're working, 2 AM. Trigger on weekends, yes. Yes, because we don't rest. We don't rest. Go continue, test trigger. That seems like it works, and let's continue with that. For our action, we're gonna do relevance. Relevance action event. We want it to tell Bob to do a thing, so it'll be message agent, with Bob being our research agent. And here, okay, so what you need to do here is we need to connect our Relevance AI agent to Zapier. We'll go over here, go to connect a new account, and over here it'll go and ask us for a key, a project ID, and a region. Let's go and find them. If you go over to the Relevance platform, you can go over to integrations. We'll go down here, and we need to make a new secret key. New secret key, we'll go ahead and do this, label the key Bob's key, and give it all the permissions because we trust it. Now that we have our API key, we can copy this, go over here, and copy these values in. Now that we've connected it, we can now pick this account. We'll go message agent, and we need to find our agent ID and a message to send it. So we'll go back over to Bob the researcher, and if we go up here to the very top, we can find our agent ID by this string of numbers and letters and jumbly stuff right in the middle of these 2 backslashes. And we'll go over here. Nope, it seems that the platform was smart enough to go ahead and find Bob the researcher for me. I didn't need to do that. Message, do research on the latest AI news will be our message. Do test step. And you can see here, it has started doing research on the latest AI news. Let's go on to our next step. For Bob the researcher needs some changes in his instructions. Now this is where it gets interesting. This is where we'll program our digital workforce to actually understand what's relevant. Unlike your typical intern, this one doesn't need a 15-minute stand-up to tell you what it found. No blockers or what I'm working today. Just a clean summary of the top articles straight into your inbox. Let's get to it. So, we get back here to the agent, and it seems that our latest task has provided us some AI news that we can have it send to us as is, or we'll change the instructions just a little bit. So you'll be given an event or company to research, and standard operating procedure is okay. So now that we have a complete prompt that I definitely just typed out by hand just then, we can see that these are its new instructions. It's an AI agent tasked with conducting research on a given topic and providing a summary. It has a list of items to research within the topic, and it has some steps to follow. And when it's finished, it will output it in a certain way. We need to define these steps. So we need to go to our template over here and make our first template setting. Go over here to text list because we want a list of things for it to be able to research. List of research topics. And here we can put in all the things that we want it to research on a daily basis. For me, it's news, those are my research topics. So when we're done with that, we can save our changes, but first we need to put in our research topics here in research items, and that should be it. We'll save our changes, and we can have it, can retest our Zapier step. And it'll send a brand new step. So all you have to do here is click on the add integration button, and you'll be able to sign into your Google account that you want to give the agent. I've already taken the liberty of doing this, as I don't want you snooping around my super secret email accounts. And well, now your agent has a voice. Use it wisely. Now we can go back to tools and keep on editing our send email tool. We'll go over here, select our connected account. Can have this be Bob, and to email is going to be the email to send to. Email subject is subject line, email body body line, and it turns out right now we didn't need the email to send from, so Bob's email is already here, and this should just now work. Okay, email to send to. that seems like it will work. Now we can go out and we can give it to our agent to use. Go to Tools, add Tool, send Gmail email. Auto run, because we trust our agent, and when we go to core instructions, we can add one final instruction here. All done. And of course, I'm not gonna let you see what email I'm sending that to, because I don't want you weirdos spamming me with stuff. Now that that's done, we'll click on Save Changes, and we can test it out. So we'll go over here, do a retest step. Now that that is done, we can see that it's successfully done all the steps it's needed to do and sent me an email. Now let's have a look at this email to see if it's really as good as I say it is. Now let's see what this AI agent has actually made for me and sent me. So, dear me, I hope this email finds you well. As requested, it's done the research. AI news, Monster Energy drink prices, and release date for Cyberpunk 2077. I probably should have been a bit more specific with that, but no matter. It seems prices have increased due to raw material costs and sugar costs on Monster Energy drinks. That's a real shame. And there's a bunch of news here. I could tell it to be a lot more specific, but I think I like the way it's summarized here. So this will send me this every single day till the end of time, or until I tell it to stop. And maybe that's what we want. Future improvements on this in the future, but I think we're done here. Like and subscribe if you want, or don't. It's not like your engagement metrics matter to me in any way. I just build things because your manual processes physically pain me to watch. Well, if you excuse me, I need to... I didn't need that part of the desk anyways.